All right, everyone. This homeroom was smooth, and I'm smooth. Let me just get. I just want to get my quick thoughts real quick on this no name criticizing Beyonce stuff because I'm just really lost and confused as to what this woman wants from people. Like, first, you know what I'm saying? She was going at J. Cole and Kendrick for not like protesting and then come to find or using their social media accounts to like blast out, like send out a message or whatever to people when there's tons of celebrities that have already done the same. I don't even get what that even does for people. I don't i don't but J. Cole and Kendrick, they were out there in the streets supporting the protests and stuff, so I'm just gonna lean a little bit more towards actions than sitting on your account typing things out. I'm gonna lean a little bit more towards action. People actually protesting and all that. Um, but with that said, like let's just like I had to get that to like kind of set up the picture because she was criticizing J. Cole and Kendrick for not doing anything, but yet they were, and then she took the tweets down. Once people got to blasting her with the pictures of them being out. You know what I'm saying? Because again, she needs to mind her own business, low key, and like really like before you say something crazy about people, you need to kind of like know what you're talking about. You need to know like if they really out there or whatnot, or what people are doing because you don't know. You really don't know because you're sitting at home on your Twitter account too. Not to say that she doesn't like. So she has a book club. She did go out and protest. Like, she's very pro-black. I don't mean this to be like some bash session or whatever because she has her own mindset on what empowering the black community should look like, and it's not a bad mindset. It's just that I'll get into that a little bit later. Why it's not necessarily a bad mindset and what I really feel. But I'm gonna start with okay. Black is King dropped. Okay, Beyonce dropped Black is King on Disney Plus. I have not watched it yet. But all the clips I've seen, it looks good. It looks good. It looks wholesome. I seen that she used like black, well, not black, not just black, but African, like legit Africans, from Africa. They designed the costumes. They helped direct. They were seen like they got choreography parts. They got parts in the um, in the actual video itself, and they're in the credits. They're credited. They got paid. So I'm for it. I'm for it. But Noname was kind of like coming out against it, and I kind of want to read what she said to you guys real quick because I just don't get it. I don't get it, and maybe someone can help me out, but I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay. So she's saying that oh oh this is stupid. So she's saying that Beyonce like not appropriated the aesthetic, you know, and she appropriated the yeah she oh god oh god, this is a lot to unpack. I'm gonna read it. I'm just gonna read some of the statements. Um, so No Name published a very anyway, they're saying that No Name published a very controversial tweet. She said, "We love an African drape, an African aesthetic draped in capitalism. Hope we remember the black folks on the continent whose daily lives are impacted by U.S. imperialism." This tweet was severely misunderstood. No. I'm not reading all of that. I'm just reading the quotes. Is there any more quotes in here? No. no, because the rest it then becomes this bias slant, and it just starts, basically like, well, okay, it's basically saying that I guess it's saying the tweet was severely misunderstood to suggest that Black America's cinematic production should liberate Africa. Um, it's she's claiming that no that Black America plays an integral role in endorsing U.S. imperialism, especially by ignoring it. One could go further to say that Black America votes for imperialists such as okay, no, I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there because this is just extremely toxic mindset. Um, because that's the writer inserting his opinions. It's not really. He wrote the article on Essence. I'll drop the in the description. I'll drop the link to the actual article, and you guys can actually read it for yourselves because I don't have time for all of that. Um, and just kind of wild what the writer was saying, and then what the writer saying that she was saying is even wilder than the tweet initially, than the initial tweet in and of itself. Um, I just feel so she said that about Beyonce, and then she also said, "Where is that at?" Oh, she deleted it. She deleted it. That's funny. That's funny, but that's on par with her. That's on par with her. She has a nice little trend of deleting things. Um, you know, when ish hits the fan and people get to blowing up her comments, she is deleting things. Um, so I think the number one thing I want to say is that number one, like she just she's so dug into her own position on what she feels like black people should be doing because she doesn't believe in like being using any type of form of capitalism whatsoever. Even though technically she's participating in the capitalist economy by selling books to people and all this other stuff. It's not like, well, she's not necessarily selling books. She's recommending books, but the books are being sold through the capitalist system. So thus she's participating in capitalism. But that's another topic for another time. It's just really she wants like it to be kind of like more of a like she's more of a Marxist or like socialism where kind of like okay Beyonce and Jay-Z like y'all have all this wealth y'all should just like give it to people and I'm kind of like of the mindset like we can't just give that type of money to everybody we already know that everyone doesn't do what they're supposed to do with money like the stimulus check is prime example like people blew that. People blew that. You know what I'm saying? People blew that. Nobody stuck it in. Like, there's very few people that actually like saved it and was like, or did smart and things that are good with their money. They didn't do any of that. They just was tripping. Like they just bought shoes and bought more things on Amazon. And man, like that's one. And then two, she was saying that, like again, like the article was saying, like she's appropriating the aesthetic of Africa and woke stuff to sell more records. Honestly, that woke stuff, you sell less records. You sell less records. Period. Every time you get on some woke conscious stuff, you sell less records. Look at Kendrick versus Drake. If Kendrick just made regular music, like Good Kid, Mad City. If he just made Good Kid, Mad City, like Good Kid, Mad City has some woke stuff in there, but it's not overt. It's not like just like that's not its extent and purpose. Like it's kind of like just a part of it. There's some real stuff in there. But when you go to Pimp a Butterfly, that didn't sell as well as Good Kid, Mad City. Like especially over time, when you look at it over time, like it's not selling as well. Well, okay, I will say this: it did sell slightly better because he was more known. However, long term, Good Kid, Mad City has done way better and performed way better than To Pimp a Butterfly. And then Damn, he found this fusion between being woke and like making music that people want to listen to. He found a good fusion and it worked, and thus people wanted to people fooled with it more, and it stayed in rotation longer. Um, it just I just don't get it though. Like, what do you want? What do you want to see from people? Like it was she was like she's not doing that woke stuff to be not to get money. Like, it's not to get money at all. It's not to get money. It's more so to just empower black people. Like, she literally started doing it and just got more and more and more into it. Like, my thing is, if it's a gimmick, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that you do like one time, or what we do. Like, everything she does, Super Bowl performances, regular performances, like Coachella, like everything that she's done thus far, like even with that last album, this album, the Carters, like how they move, like her and Z, like the way that they move, you know what I'm saying? Like, they move with the culture in mind. They do things to help better the culture. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's not what you want them to do doesn't mean that what they're doing is wrong inherently. That's just off the top. Like, I think my main point I want to get across is, so you have the issues that black people are facing. Let's just say, like, racism, wealth and income inequality, police brutality, uh, and whatever else you want to sprinkle in there. Let's sprinkle all that. Let's sprinkle all of that in there. And it's become this big mountain. Boom! It looks like Mount Everest. Okay, it's huge, insurmountable. You know what I'm saying? Not insurmountable, but it's rough. It's a rough climb. It's a rough climb. Okay, so you know that mountain, and we want to get is there, and everyone wants to get to the other side of that mountain. Now, on the other side of that mountain, success is success. Um, you know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm saying, uh, dealing with and getting rid of racism. Like, like on the other side is positive things. It's positive things that we want to see. I feel like just because I chose, like, you can say, like, me personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, why climb the mountain? Why, you know what I'm saying? Why climb the mountain? Like, yo, we can just make a path, you know what I'm saying, that goes around it. We can make a path that goes around it. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? There's people in that camp. They want a path that goes around the mountain. All right, cool. Because at the end of the day, they get to the same goal, and you know what I'm saying, they've achieved success and love and a whole, like, the betterment of the black family. Like, there's a lot of, like, all the positive black stuff you could think of. Just put it on the other side of this mountain, right? Then there's some people, they're like, yo, I'm gonna fight my way through this. So cool. Them people, they gonna dig a tunnel through the mountain, and they gonna end up on the other side. You know what I'm saying? You may have other people, you know what I'm saying, like, they want to fly over the mountain. Okay, cool. They fly over the mountain, boom, they land on the other side. Boom. We're all there together. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they want to climb it. All right, cool. You climb it. That's great. You climbed the mountain, you traversed it, you have a path mapped out. Like, yo, this is how you get through the mountain. And then boom, you're on the other side. And then you have that other camp. You have the other camp that's like, yo, F going through it, F going through it, climbing all that other stuff. Yo, we're just gonna destroy the mountain, and then we're gonna walk to the other side. Then we're gonna go walk to the other side. It's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like, like Noname's in that camp that, yo, you want to destroy the mountain, and that's not something that's gonna be done in anyone's lifetime. In any of our lifetime. Like my lifetime, no. Racism is not going to end in my lifetime. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Do I see myself being able to have kids and racism, police brutality is over? It's done. Well, police brutality, I can see by the time my kids get older. Like it probably will be. It might end by then. Might. But racism, no, it's still gonna exist. It's gonna persist. It's gonna persist on. Now, however, like once I get to that age group of like like what would be my grandchildren, and then like my great grandchildren, like you get to the grandchildren stage, like I foresee like things being a lot better than what they are now. And just because, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, what this person is doing right now, it doesn't dissolve the mountain of problems that we're facing. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. That's fine. It's honestly fine because everything does not have to be about dismantling it. At some point, you have to live your life too, and you have to still figure out ways to, you know what I'm saying, navigate this capitalistic system. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're gonna leave America, like real talk, Unless you're gonna leave America or you're gonna make the next, I don't know, Tesla or something, you know, you and get that amount of wealth and money to really like combat things, because you're gonna need wealth, you're gonna need money to combat things, and if you have people giving away all their wealth and stuff, there's no one to really like no war is fought for free. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody has to finance things. Somebody has to like funnel money in. You know what I'm saying? And if you're giving all your money away, there's nobody to finance the war that you're trying to fight. There's nobody to finance it. I just feel like at the end of the day, as long as everybody gets to the other side, who cares? Like for real, as long as everybody gets to the other side, who cares? Who cares? As long as everyone's able to get to the other side and we're alive and we live, who cares? Because at the end of the day, like all these battles, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to be fought right now. Sometimes you don't, just because you see the enemy there, you don't have to go run head on into them. You don't have to do that. You can take time and sit back and actually strategize and come up with a strategic plan that actually works and is actually feasible. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that's gonna get you put in jail, or it's not something that's gonna, get you put you on like, I don't know, like their radar of some sort, like to where like, you know what I'm saying, you got people coming at you and combating you now. Like there's ways to go about things to where you're able to be more effective. And I just feel like, you have to give people some leeway. Like everybody has a different mindset, and again, as long as it's for the betterment of the culture and we all get to the other side, who really cares? Like I know, well, okay, obviously she does, and there's a strong camp of people with her that do as well. I just feel like more could be, like more could be done with constructive criticism. That's what I'm looking for. Constructive criticism. You don't have to really go at someone every time you feel like they didn't do what you feel like they should have done. Like they're their own human being. They're their own person. They're gonna do what they think is right. You know what I'm saying? And as long as it's not hurting the culture, as long as it's not hurting people, you know what I'm saying, setting us back, who cares? Like nobody's losing from Beyonce putting Black is King out on Disney Plus. Nobody's losing. Who lost? Okay, so what? Disney got a little bit of money. She had to put it somewhere. Like what platform is gonna go on? What platform? What platform is acceptable? What platform is acceptable? What's she gonna do? What was she supposed to do? She was gonna put it on title. Hmm. You gonna put it on title? Just so then the same people that say, "Oh, we're supposed to support black streaming services, and we're supposed to support title and all this other stuff," it's just gonna pirate it off a title just so they can watch it. Like at least she put it on a platform, you know what I'm saying, where people can watch. It's easily accessible, and you can pull it up on your TV and you can just watch it. You know what I'm saying? And that's no knock the title. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact. Like people ain't watching videos like that on title. There's not that many people bought in the title. You know what I'm saying? And she's already secured the bag from Disney once or twice. Like, might as well do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. That's just how I feel. This is supposed to be a quick thoughts. I'm gonna have to edit quick thoughts out the title. I'm gonna have to edit quick thoughts out the title because nothing is quick about 22 minutes of me. I mean, going off about this because it just really frustrates me. It really frustrates me. Like I was like, I wish I would have captured the conversation, like my thoughts that I was having earlier, because it was those were brilliant. Those were freaking brilliant. I should have had my laptop already set up, but I just got back really in the house from drill. I think like also I want to say this, and this is my last point, and I'm done with this. If you are not in their position to do what they're doing, and you can't get in the position to do what they're doing, shut up. Like real talk, just shut up. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Like you know what I'm saying. I could say all day about how I feel LeBron and other basketball players should use their positions in society and their fame. You know what I'm saying? I can speak all day on it. But to the day that I'm there and to the day that I'm living in their shoes and I'm able to do what they can do, you know what I'm saying? Like, or I'm maximizing my position in life, you know what I'm saying? My position, what I can do, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting out that 120 to 130% effort, you know what I'm saying? And from my standpoint, from my position, then I really have nothing to talk about. I can't say anything. I can't say anything, you know. And a lot of people, they want to critique, you know, celebrities and look to celebrities as if they're supposed to be the gold standard of what you're supposed to do to further the black cause and help, you know, other black people when realistically they're not. They're not. They're just the shiniest they're just the shiniest thing at the top that you can see. They're up high so you can see them and they shine. You know what I'm saying? They're shining. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, oh, okay, like, oh, I should follow them. I should follow the light. I should try and be like them. I should try and emulate them. Oh my God, I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they said that. Like they're still human too. Like, why? Who cares? Like literally, who cares? I'm gonna keep saying who cares because I really just don't care that much. Like as long as the outcome is good, you know, like a situation where I can say where it wasn't good was like Terry Crews. Terry Crews. He is not good. He is not good. He is not good. His stuff that he's saying and mindset that he's pushing is not helping the culture at all. It's not pushing the narrative forward. He's an example of something that's not good. You know, he's over here trying to he basically like confirming and saying like things that are supposed to be like these bad things that exist within the culture that really don't like you know what I'm saying like I never thought like asking for equal treatment under the law and not get shot by the police. I never thought that, you know what I'm saying, asking for racism to stop and systemic racism to end, and black people that were jailed for marijuana, now that it's legal in several states, to be let out of jail for weed possession, because that it just doesn't make it doesn't make sense that they're still there. I didn't know asking for all of those things equated to black supremacy. I just didn't know that. That's just crazy. It's not even a thing. It's not even a thing. Yes, there's some fringe group of people that, what I'm saying, they support just black people, but it's not like they're running around here. They have a history of running around here killing white people. No, they don't, but the KKK does. You know what I'm saying? Neo-Nazis, they have a history of beating up minorities. You know what I'm saying? They do. You know what I'm saying? Look that mess up. Look that mess up in Germany. Look at what happened in Europe. Look at what's going on in Europe. Look it up. Look it up. I challenge you. Just look it up. Look it up for yourself. Read it. Like, they've been at it. It's been a thing since, I want to say neo-Nazi has been a thing since like 2013 at least. At least. That's the first. I remember reading something about it, and it was in Germany. This black dude was talking about his experience getting off a train. I think he got beat up a little bit, but he managed to survive. That black dude. That's why he was able to come out and talk about it. But there's some other people, they died. And there's whole places in town that they tell black people, like, yo, just don't go, because that's where they at. They got a stronghold there. You know, and that's really all I got, man. Noname just needs to find a better way of saying things, like, what I'm saying, like, just be constructive. Be constructive. Like, J. Cole was right. Like, it literally is, like, it is her tone, because it's how she says it. It's literally how she says it. You know what I'm saying? If anyone should understand this, I think it should be women. Women should understand this, because they say that all the time. Oh my God, it's not what you said. It's how you said it. You hurt my feelings. No, I'm just playing. But for real talk.